Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to yet another book video. We are obviously in a different location today because it is Iron Flame release day. And I had a really fun idea considering the fact that I have never read Fourth Wing. I know, it's crazy because that is like people's Bible. Like literally people love Fourth Wing so much. And I've just never been into like the dragon, Game of Thrones type fantasy. I've always been more into like the Once Upon a Broken Heart fairy tale type fantasies. So I thought it would be fun to do a little Fourth Wing and then Iron Flame reading vlog together. I put up a poll on my Bookstagram on if I should do spoilers or non-spoilers, and non-spoilers won, but there was still a good amount of people who wanted spoilers. So I think at the end of each book, I'll have like a little spoiler section and then I'll like put the timestamp of whenever to skip to the next part. So I'm really excited because people love these books and I just have not gone into them yet. So I am at Target and I'm hoping to find it. And if not, then we're gonna have to go on to Barnes & Noble. And it is also Powerless by Lauren Roberts' US release day. So I kind of want to go to Barnes & Noble anyway too, just so I can pick up that copy because I'm pretty sure like, so the UK one's purple, I think the US one's pink, which is like really cool to me. But here we go, let's get on the hunt for Iron Flame because I want the sprayed edges, but I have a feeling everything's gonna be sold out, so let's get going and hopefully find Iron Flame. Yeah, there was not even Fourth Wing in Target, let alone Iron Flame, so I am now at Barnes & Noble. I know, I had to go to Barnes & Noble. Shit. I hope it's here. The app says it's here. So let's go and see if it's here. Okay guys, as you saw, there was literally only 3 copies left of Iron Flame. And I got the sprayed edges and I'm so excited. And then also the beautiful pink Barnes & Noble edition cover of Powerless. And then because I have no concept of money, I also got the Barnes & Noble edition of Curse for True Love simply because under the slipcover it has the Ballad of the Archer and the Fox and I want that displayed on my bookshelf. I'm going to go home and then I am hopefully going to start Fourth Wing and I am going to bring you guys along with me for that whole entire Fourth Wing Iron Flame journey. And I really hope I enjoy it as much as everyone else because people love it so much. So let's go home and start reading. Okay, this is my first Fourth Wing update. I am reading it on my Kindle, even though I have the hard copy because the thick book intimidates me and I feel like the font is really small in the book, so I'm reading a lot faster on my Kindle. I'm on chapter 7, so I think I met like the majority of the characters and everything. I'm enjoying it. I like how it's very like high stakes and there's like something going on every chapter. However, I feel a little stupid. Like whenever I read it, I feel a little stupid because I'm not really up to date on all like, I don't know like all the names for these things, like the dragons and like the what was it? The like half lion, half eagle thing. And I'm just like, I have to like keep stopping and like looking things up. So that's kind of annoying. I love Dane. I don't know if it's gonna stay that way because I know like the main love interest is Xaden. I hope I'm pronouncing those right. But as of right now, I love how like protective Dane is over Violet. It's like making me kick my feet. But yeah, that is like my first update. So far, I'm not seeing why people love it so much, but I am only on chapter 7, like that's only 16% of the way through. So I will update you guys whenever I get a little bit further in. Chapter 12. I'm getting a little bored. I feel like people are gonna watch this and just be like, what the fuck is wrong with this girl? I'm bored. Like, I just like read like 2 chapters of like explaining an obstacle course and I'm just like kind of bored of it. I hope something crazy. And also I need more romance. Like obviously like the Xaden guy, he got Riz. And I hate saying that, but like he is very smooth. And I like his like demeanor. She thinks he wants to kill her, but like he's low-key helping her. I don't know. I'm enjoying that part. But I want more of it. Like I want more of that. But I'm gonna continue reading. And I'm only 28% of the way done, so whatever. Hopefully like starts to speed up a little bit. Dane is now starting to annoy me. Like she said she does not want to quit, so don't force her and try to make her quit. Like back off. I digress. I'm gonna continue reading. Okay, wait guys, she just got her dragon. And I'm kind of shocked at what it was. I thought it was gonna be, I don't want to spoil anything, but I thought it was gonna be a different dragon than like what it is. I thought it was like gonna be the dragon that like is most like her, but this one's like the opposite of her. And that was like really exciting. And I like how it's like they talk to the dragons with like their mind or whatever. And so like what the dragon says like italicized. I don't know, that was like kind of cute. I still think I'm on like the same page as to like I'm more of like a fairy tale fantasy reader, a high stakes dragon type fantasy reader, but it's going good. I mean, it's not bad. It's not a bad book. I'm enjoying the book. Definitely enjoying it more than reading it on my Kindle than I would if I actually read the book. I think if I was like actually holding the book, I'd be like just so discouraged because of how big it is and how small the font is, but I'm actually like getting through it faster in this. I'm 33% done, 226 on the Kindle, so it's definitely different in the book, but we're gonna keep reading. I'm waiting for like a few twists. Like people were always like, oh my god, like so many plot twists. And I'm definitely gonna like record myself reading the last page because I'm pretty sure there's something on like the very last page that everyone like loses their shit over. So we're gonna keep going. Okay, plot twist. As I literally just said, I want like another twist. If you've read this book, it has to do with the bonding and the dragon. Wait, I didn't know that was possible. Okay, I'm into this now. I'm into this. I'm into it. I'm like just in shock because I didn't know that that could happen, and I feel like no one else does, and I'm about to read her tell people this. I'm probably not making any sense, but I don't want to give anything away because I want this to be no spoilers. There's a plot twist that I finally got to when it comes to bonding the dragons and Violet. I hate Dane. I hate him. I hate him. He cares more about rules than anything else. Like, that is such, like, weak behavior. Like, break a rule. Like, who cares? Also, we're starting to get a little romance between Xaden and Violet. It's finally starting, and I'm excited. But, like, seriously, like, it's so funny. Like, Xaden makes Dane look like a little bitch. Like, he's a puss. And Xaden is, like, so, like, I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, he's so mean and, like, hard, like, I don't know what like, he has such a hard exterior. But, like, he's low-key, like, protecting Violet and, like, telling Dane, like, you're nothing. And it's just, like, funny to watch him, like, push Dane around because it's just hilarious. But I'm so happy we're getting a little bit of, like, romance now. I can see, like, the interest in this book now. I'm starting to get more into it. And I get it. It's happening. They're kissing. It's happening. Finally, 53% way of the book. It's happening. Oh my god. I love him. I love him. Also, Dane is like an annoying little like woodpecker. Like, get the fuck away. Like, quit speaking. Quit like giving your opinion. No one gives a fuck. Like, no one cares. I hate him. Xaden is so... What is that one TikTok song? It's like, he's wanted for violence and domestic assault. Isn't he just so dreamy? That's literally him. Hello you guys, let's do a little Fourth Wing update. I am on chapter 27 and I believe there are 39? Something like that, I don't know. But it is Sunday and I just took a shower, did an everything shower. I cleaned my room, like it's spotless, everything. I think I'm going to light a candle, scroll on Pinterest, put on a little Fourth Wing playlist, and continue this. I'm really liking the bonded dragon aspect of this, like how you just like, once you're bonded with your dragon, like that's like they're everything to you and you're everything to them, because it just reminds me of my kitty. I know it's so stupid, but I don't know how to do this without spoiling it. I mean, it's not really a spoiler. I like how like Violet's dragon and then Xaden's dragon are like lovers, so like they always have to be together, and it's like forcing Xaden and Violet, and I love a good little like forced proximity because they just get to know each other and they love each other. because they just get to know each other and they're starting to fall for each other, even though they're like, no. But they're also like, yes. But they're like, no, we can't do this. But I don't know. I'm liking it. I'm on page 426 out of 664 on the Kindle, 64% through. So let's just keep reading, and yeah. Again, I still don't know if I'm the biggest fan of the whole, like, dragon fantasy. I do, like, miss my little fairy tales, but that's also just, like, a preference. But I do enjoy this book. I am enjoying this book, so let's keep on reading. Kind of nervous because at the beginning of this chapter 28, like the little excerpt at the top, it's not a spoiler or anything, but it says, to know how to strike, you have to understand where your enemies, your friends, are most vulnerable. No one stays friends forever. Eventually those closest to us become our enemies in some way, even if it's through well-intentioned love or apathy, or if we live long enough to become their villains. So I'm kind of scared that this chapter is gonna have like one of her friends turn against her, and I really hope it's not Rhiannon, because I love her, and that's like Violet's best friend in this. So I don't know, I'm nervous. I don't want anyone to turn against her. If anything, it's probably gonna be fucking Dane. Like, I can't believe I liked him. Like, he's so annoying. Like, he's literally just like a woodpecker. Like I hate him. I literally can't stand him. But yeah, I'm scared. But we're gonna read, and I will update on if anything happens. There is nothing better when the mailman character finally, like, confesses how he feels about the girl. Like, she's asking, like, when it changed. Like, when did, like, your hating me stop? And he was like, maybe it was the first time I recklessly kissed you, or when I realized I'm fucked because I can't stop thinking about doing more than just kissing you. It doesn't even matter when, as long as it changed between us. No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter. I love him. This is how this whole book's made me feel. Oh my god. Okay, it's a little bit later. It's 7:56, and I'm on chapter 31. I took a little break, and now I have my rice cake, peanut butter, and banana, a little snack, and a ginger ale. I'm trying to figure out, should I just like binge the rest of this tonight? I'm on page 496 out of 664 on the Kindle. I'm 75% of the way done. I don't know if I'll like fully finish it, but I want to get close tonight. Also, they finally got together, and that scene, no words, no comment. A book like this is like very draining in a way, just because like there's so much to remember, there's so many big words, there's like just so much to read. And my issue is, I know I'm gonna have to read Iron Flame directly after this. Like, props to you guys who read this like when it first came out and then had to wait for Iron Flame, because I feel like if I had to wait, I'd be like, what's going on? But like, I just feel like I like need like a palate cleanser, but like if I stop, I'm not gonna know what's going on. So I'm obviously just gonna go right into the Iron Flame, especially for this video. But yeah, that's my little update. I just got to chapter, what am I on? 36. Dane can literally go fuck himself. I've never hated a character more than I hate that man. And I swear, if an Iron Flame, Regiaros tries to make me like him or have him like make a comeback, absolutely not. The answer is no. I'm never gonna like him. Ever. Period. I'm trying not to cry. This whole time reading this book, there was one character that I didn't want to die. And now he's dying. I'm so sad because I was literally like the sweetest character, and I was like, I just don't want him to die. Like, let him make it through any of this. And of course the author has to take the sweetest character and kill them. That makes me so... Okay, I'm officially on the last chapter, and I'm going to switch from the Kindle to the hard copy because everyone says like the very, very last page is like the craziest thing. And also we just went from Violet's point of view from the whole book now to Xaden's for the last chapter. So how many pages is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to get my raw reaction. Okay, I'm on like the last 2 pages. Let's talk about it. I finished Fourth Wing last night, and I'm going to, no spoilers yet, I'm going to just talk about how I feel about the book overall as a whole, and then I'll get into the spoilers, and I'll put like a timestamp for whenever you can skip it. I ended up giving this a 4.25 star, and that is a really good rating. I feel like everyone gives it a 5 star. For me, again, I've said this before, I'm just not like a big dragon, Game of Thrones type girl, so obviously that's gonna throw me off a bit, but for this being something that I usually don't enjoy, I thoroughly enjoyed it. The characters were very enjoyable. I feel like with a strong female lead, you either love her or you hate her, and I absolutely loved Violet. One of my favorite parts about this book is how the dragons have their own personalities. Like, they talk through the minds, obviously, and you get to know them, and they get to talk, and you just get to see their own personalities and how they're different, and I loved that so much. No, I definitely see the hype in this. But now I'm going to get to the spoilers, so let's skip to this to begin the Iron Flame part of this vlog. Dane can literally go fuck himself. That's how I'm going to start off these spoilers. The fact that he literally knew she was going to go there and basically die, because that's where all the people with the relics were going, and he said, "I'll miss you, Violet. You're not a good friend. You don't love her. You don't care about her. Fuck you." I really hope in Iron Flame, Rekiros doesn't try to redeem him, because I will not ever like him. He was always there. He was a woodpecker. He was just always like coming up like, "You can't do this. You need to leave. You can't be with him. You can't like him." Like, it's not your choice. Like, none of that is your choice. Like, put the male masculinity away and like go back to your dragon. Like, no one likes you. Xaden is absolutely perfect. I was very scared there for a second at the end whenever you thought he completely betrayed everyone, and now you see like why he did that and what was going on. And that damn plot twist at the end, Brennan being alive. I can't wait to start Iron Flame so I can see what that is all about, how that happened. I hate their mom. Their mom literally sucks. Like, I feel for her so bad, because like, if that was my mother, I'd literally cry every day. Because she literally, like, you don't see your mom for months, and you finally see her after like she put you through all of this stuff, knowing you have like brittle bones and everything. And she just calls you lieutenant or cadet, whatever. Like, are you serious? Like, give her a hug. At least I'm happy that she has Mira, because that literally broke my heart. Next, Xaden and Violet. The process of their dragons being mated, and so that forces them to be together all the time and like always be like coming back to each other because their dragons need to be together, was such good writing. Like, I would never have been able to think of something like that. So props to Rekiros, because how she wrote this and how like she writes their relationship, like the build up and everything that comes with it, was amazing. A few things I didn't like, we'll get into that, but this is just my opinion. The scene where they're fighting at the very end was just too long for me. It was like dragged on, like it was just very descriptive, and I was just getting bored with it. Number 2, why did she kill Liam? I literally, in the one clip where it was like the one person that I don't want to die dies, it was Liam. I was so upset. I was trying not to cry. I was like, he was so sweet this whole book, and I loved his personality, and I was so sad he died. One more thing, if anyone here is a Real Housewives of Salt Lake City fan, Jack Barlow being a character in this cracked me up. That is the end of the spoilers, and with that being said, I think it is time to go into Miss Iron Flame. Like I said before, I would love to take a break because that literally whole thing just like fried my brain. But I feel like if I stop and read something else, I'm gonna like forget important things that I don't want to forget. So I got Miss Iron Flame and I got the sprayed edges, and I am going to start this today. So let's get into Iron Flame. Hello you guys. Okay, so according to my Kindle, I am 18% of the way through. So basically nothing in the grand scheme of things with this book. And I have this thing where I need to stop basing my opinions on books based on reviews that I see, like from either my favorite booktubers, big book talkers, whatever. Because I saw like a few people that I like and follow gave this like a 3-star, 4-star, whatever. And I'm surprised because everyone loved like Fourth Wing so much. They were like obsessed with it. So I was going into this like, oh, maybe like it's not going to be as good as the first one. And I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Like, I like the whole, like, undercover thing that they have to do because, you know, the revolution and everything. And I'm really enjoying that aspect of it. And so I just think I need to stop basing my opinions on other people because I've always been like that. I've been like that my whole life. I need to stop doing that. But I just want to give you guys an update. I'm really enjoying it so far. Again, I'm, like, in the grand scheme of things with these books, these thick-ass books, I am, like, hardly through it at all. So maybe my opinion will change, but I'm thoroughly enjoying it so far. I just finished chapter 25 of Iron Flame, and if you know, you know. Who asked for that? Because I sure as hell didn't. It is 2:48 in the afternoon. I'm still in my pajamas. I've been reading this book for like 2 days now, or 3 days, and that's all I'm at. Second order of business. This Vanish guy, is that his name? I don't even remember if that's his name. The Vice Commandment. I've never wanted to punch or kill a character as much as him. He makes my blood boil. The way he treats Violet makes my blood, like, boil. And I just want someone to literally punch him in his mouth. And that's all I have to say for now. I'm back. And I'm showered and out of my jammies. Because it's the middle of the afternoon and it's daylight saving, so it's literally going to be dark. But I'm going to just sit down and I am going to binge as much as I can at this book before I go to my boyfriend because he's having like a little procedure done. And I'm going to go over there, hang out with him. So let's get reading. Also, my sister went to the Taylor Swift Museum in New York City this weekend, and look at the sticker she got me. I just love it so much. So let's binge Iron Flame. Also, his name's Varish or Varish. I don't know how to pronounce it. The professor I was talking about or the commandment I was talking about in the last clip. Someone just needs to kill him. I'm not even kidding. Like, just kill him. Hi guys. Okay, I am 44% of the way through. And one thing I do just want to say is I wish we were touching more base on the cliffhanger from Fourth Wing. Like, I wanted to see more of that in like Violet and that like the relationship and everything, and just like how they communicate and how they get along and everything. I don't want to say like what it is, but if you know, you know. I'm only 44% of the way through, and like they only like talked about it and stuff happened with it in the beginning and then nothing since. So I'm hoping by the end of this we'll get like a little bit more, because I am only 44% of the way through, but like that's something I really wanted to get into. So we'll see. I also feel like in this book, basically, so Xaden graduated, so he's no longer like at the college. He's actually like a lieutenant, but she's still at the college, but their dragons have to fly back because they're mated and see each other. And I just wish they were still kind of like in the same area, because I feel like we're not getting as many Xaden and Violet scenes as I'd want, because I'm a romance girly through and through. So those are like my only two things. Other than that, I'm loving it. Also, you guys, look at the sky outside of my bedroom window right now. Just imagine riding your dragon through that sky. It's like the perfect like ambiance for me reading right now. Okay, it's been a while, I think, since I updated, because I'm literally almost done. One thing. We really had to bring in a jealous ex. There's nothing worse than a bitter, jealous ex facts, and that's what we brought into this damn book. Can this girl catch a damn break? Violet cannot catch a damn break. Every time that girl speaks, I want to punch her in her teeth. Like, she deserves to get punched in her teeth. And I believe that with everything in me. She needs punched in her damn teeth. I don't want this to end, and I saw a bunch of TikToks, like, of, like, the last few chapters, like, people were, like, crying, like, bawling. And I swear to God, if something happens to Andarna, her gold dragon, I am literally gonna throw a fit. Because that's just fucked up. If that happens, that's just fucked up. I don't know. I am enjoying it. It's just taking me so long to read. Like, these books are not for the weak. Like, you're not just gonna sit there and binge it in a sitting. I mean, I'm not, because it's just so much, like, brain power to do that. But other than that, I'm loving it. I can't even lie. I finished Iron Flame probably, like, a week ago. And I've just been sitting on it. Because, oh my God. I rated this one 4 stars as well. And honestly, I'm just going to go right into spoilers. So if you haven't read Iron Flame yet, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. And I'm going into the spoilers now. The fact that Xaden is going to be, I don't even remember what it's called, the Venin, I think. How are we even going to get through the next book? Like, Violet cannot catch a damn break with her love life, with her family, with anything. Also, the fact that Andarna is, like, a very rare, like, breed makes me love her even more. Like, that is so cute. I love her so much in this. Like, she's like an adolescent teenager. She's so sassy, and I loved her so, so much. But I don't really want to say much because, like, I just want you guys to read it and, like, get the feel for it. And, like, it's also, like, still new, and I just don't want to, like, I don't know. Like, you have to read these books for yourself to understand, I feel like, because I definitely didn't understand before I read these at all. Now I get it, and now I need the third one, and Rebecca Yarros needs to immediately get to writing. But yeah, again, thank you guys so much for watching this reading vlog. It was so fun to make. I love these books so, so much. But yeah, like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.